Before you watch this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to be notified every time that I upload. There's this common misconception that people have all around the world, but especially in Western society, we believe that it's our goal and it's the highest ideal to not have to work, to finally have a vacation or some free time. Like the reward of your work and your effort is to finally just relax. And we think we'll be happy when we relax. However, if you've ever relaxed for any extended period of time, you've probably realized that it gets really boring really fast. And you get disengaged and you really start feeling kind of miserable because you're not really doing anything, there's no purpose, and even though you might be taking it easy and just laying back, it doesn't really fulfill you. And you're not enjoying it so much after a while. The longer you do it, usually the more it kind of wears out and it starts getting boring. That's the thing about relaxing. You see, the way that we have fun in life, the way that we actually enjoy our life, is by being engaged. Not disengaged, not laying back, not chilling. Relaxing is all very nice when you've worked and you've put in effort, but if you're relaxing past a certain point, you just start disengaging and your brain doesn't really feel motivated to do anything. You start getting kind of lethargic or even feeling some type of apathy where, it doesn't matter anyway, I just want to take it easy, and you slip into this mode and you just start kind of developing a depression. And I've experienced this. I've had hundreds of clients that have gone through the same thing too, and what I realized over the years is that you need to be looking for how you're going to engage, actively finding ways to be more engaged. Otherwise, you're likely to slip into that stream. Even if you're working, every time you come home, you watch Netflix or you relax in some other way, and you're just sort of tuning out, It's almost like you put in your effort and now you get to relax, and that's your reward. And then waiting for the weekend for a lot of people, right? Maybe you're studying, no matter what you're doing, it's likely that you have your work and then the effort that you put in, and then on the other side, it's okay, finally take it easy. And that's like the reward. And what happens is if you continue that loop, you're almost building your own demise. Really, you're just creating a miserable reality for yourself because you're essentially telling yourself that the work is, gotta do it so that I can get the reward, which is relaxing and feeling disengaged, which doesn't really feel that good either. And ultimately, you have no real sense of fulfillment or purpose or joy. And here's what I did to completely obliterate that reality and start to really enjoy and engage in my life fully. This is the secret. You have to find something that you're passionate about. You have to look at your likes, the thing that you really love doing the most, or the things you like doing the most. Really dial it down to maybe 3 or so things and really think about it. What do I love doing? What makes me really happy? Not relaxing, like what makes me feel engaged and passionate and driven. For me, it's coaching and teaching and sharing and making these videos, which is why I do it, even though I have passive income that I could live off of at this point because I've built a significant business for myself. Now, for you, it might be something completely different. Maybe it's an art form. Maybe it's, a craft and a skill that you want to build. Maybe there's a game that you really love playing, like chess or something. I don't know what it is for you, but something that makes you feel engaged and happy and you just love doing it. And it's hard work sometimes. And, it's definitely challenging you to become a better person and develop so that you can be even better at it. But whatever it is, find those things and start pouring more of your time into it. Replace your relaxing time with that to create a higher level of engagement. And what can happen a lot of the time is if you put enough time and thought into it, is you can develop an income around it. Eventually, you can be earning money doing something that you're passionate about, that actually engages you. And you don't have to make this happen in a week or 2 weeks. This could take a year, 2 years, 3 years, and it's worth it because ultimately, you'll be in a position where you're doing something that's fulfilling, joyful, challenging, all of the amazing experience that you want to have is coming from this effort that you're putting in, and at the same time, you're also being rewarded financially and in other ways, right? Maybe you're building connections with people that are like-minded. So you're getting all this reward and putting in all this effort, and it's all in a one. And the engagement, the work itself becomes the reward. And that's what I've built for myself, where I'm making this video and I'm having fun while doing it. And it's actually the best thing I could be doing. There's nothing really more fun than this for me, other than coaching on a really high level. And I love doing that. And I'm gonna do that right after this video, actually. I have a client. So it's the perfect setup where I took the time that I would usually have put towards doing some silly, relaxing thing, right? Whatever that was. And you can still go back to that later on if you really want to. You probably won't want to. I took that time and I poured it into building and working and really getting engaged and really getting good at what I do here. And eventually I started getting paid a lot for it. And then I even created passive income where I don't need that income from this anymore. However, it continues because I love doing it, and it's for the work itself that actually ends up being so much fun. Now, this is a beautiful upward spiral that it's so amazing. It's even difficult to describe in words. The feeling that you get is probably the happiest, most joyful, rewarding feeling that you can ever experience. It's the ultimate happiness because you're just doing what you like doing, you're engaged, you're constantly getting better, you're improving, you're working on it, and at the same time, you're getting rewarded all along your journey. So whether that's going pro with something that you've been taking kind of casually and you do on the side and it's fun, but you never really fully committed to it, try adding commitment, try adding more time, try adding more energy. Or if you're already creating some income on the side, doing something that you like doing, amplify that. Cut off some of the relaxing time, some of the going out on the weekends or watching too much content that really doesn't help you, and focus your attention really on developing yourself and developing this thing, and see how re-engaged you'll feel, how much energy you'll start to really experience in your body because you're doing something so incredible. For me, even right now, even though my body's physically pretty exhausted, I've been working out pretty hard and just overall working really hard as well, I'm happy, fulfilled, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm not dragging, I'm not miserable. And that's the beauty of having something like this, is it just fills you with this joy, and anyone can do it. I'm not special, I'm not some mythical creature that had the formula, the secret. I paid for coaching, I worked with people that were smart, I had them teach me, and then I started serving other people. It was simple. So whatever you're passionate about, find people that can help you develop and build that, and over time you can transition to it fully if you want to, or at least have it there because it's going to always keep you engaged instead of coming home and just autopilot disconnect, or just kind of derping around doing things that really don't feel rewarding and don't bring you real fulfillment. You now are doing things that really matter to you, and you're really focused on them, and you're giving a lot of your time and your energy, and you're investing into it, and it's actually rewarding you constantly with that feeling of growth, with that feeling of that you are actually making a difference somehow, that you are making an impact, you are doing something that's worth your while. And that in and of itself creates so much positive energy that it sends you on an upward spiral.